Hi guys, welcome back to Hit Point 10. My name is Revol. Today we're going to be continuing with our Starsector playthrough with Revol Briggs. Let's see where we left off and what we've been doing. Probably losing fleets, because I'm good at that shit. Famine Orbital. What are we doing here? I am... Satiate. Famine Orbital. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Was I about to go out? I have 22k to my name. I have... Oh no. Oh no. I have a big boy that is very ill-equipped for what we currently have. Oh, this is the situation. I don't know, in situations like this, I feel like it's just better to just restart the game. But we're going to try to pick ourselves up from the deeps. From the deep end of the spectrum. So I guess we're here and we're trying to pick ourselves up. Let's see. So I have 22k. Do I have any quests? Accepted. A Eshwal projector blueprint somewhere, and the derelict PLS Yvain, a Patriot class ship that is very far away, all the way in the east. The good thing is it's next to the technology cache that we need to acquire. Okay, good. What's our current situation? We have 3 officers. Okay. We don't have a combat ship. The only combat ship that we currently have is the big boy, and the big boy is doesn't really. I don't think it's doing so hot. I think the big boy is. Yeah, it's not even fully equipped, fully manned. For me to consider this ship to be fully weaponized would be to fill up the medium missile slot as well. I assume there's nothing interesting here that I can make a use of. Do we not have another harpoon? It seems not. Could utilize the medium salamander as a workaround, though, to cause some chasing power, or at least some annoyance to the enemy. Yes, that will work. We're just gonna arrange that. Take the salamander off and put it on the 6 key and set it to auto fire mode. Yeah, I think that's gonna be better. Okay, so this is the ship, this is the big boy. Let's decide what's our next step. No, I'm not interested in talking with this man right now. I'm interested in maybe... Okay. They're exporting drugs. And it's not a bad price. It's actually a very good price. 158 a pop. That's amazing. Hello, the Soul Man. Welcome to the inn. You're the first to arrive. Welcome. Usually people would start showing up by now. Maybe they're not in the mood for Starsector today. Okay. Welcome, good sir. Thank you for dropping by. So the recreational drugs, those would need to go to Epiphany. Can I buy the entire batch? I cannot buy the entire batch. Interesting. How much can I pop? You know what? Before I buy the batch, can we even make it to Epiphany if we are to go? That Mountain Blade Warband mod is super hard. Which one, man? I've played multiple. So, Epiphany. Asphorus. Antilatile. What was it? Oh, over here in Al-Jabbar Star System. The one that I said that is the best one. Oh, okay. I think you referred to Prophecy of Fendor. Yes, it's a little bit on the difficult side, but once you get accustomed to the enemies, I think you should be fine. You need help with anything? Or do you want to overcome this difficulty on your own? So, to reach Epiphany, we'll need a little bit extra fuel. I'll probably need around 100 fuel to get there. Okay, that should... Yes, that's gonna... We can even get there and back. And the thing is, over at Signalta at Prism Freeport, they actually have good prices for drugs. So if we make it there, we'll be fine. Next up, let's buy drugs with the rest of the money that we have. We're okay on supplies, which is great. I'm gonna squeeze as much as I can. There we go. Alright, ready on that one. What's the name of this game? The name of this game is Starsector. This is Starsector 0.95, and it is what I consider to be Mountain Blade in space. Only instead of controlling a soldier, you're controlling a ship, and instead of ordering other soldiers, you're ordering other ships in your fleet. You have a fleet, you don't have an army. That would be the idea. So currently, we are sitting in a quite precarious situation. We have a very small freighter ship, a very small, I'd say, distractionary frigate that's not capable of killing anything, and then we got a big Dominator class cruiser that is a little bit too big to deal with anything. So we're kind of in a dangerous situation, and we need to be very careful in who we meet along the way. You can control your ship and fly the ship around in combat from a GTA 2 style perspective, or GTA 1, or what other good way to describe it would be? I guess it would be from a top side position. So practically, this is the world map. Let's go with that. This is the world map. You're moving around. There's different parties moving around, exactly like you would see in Mountain Blade, and you get into fights. Pursuing smuggler. Uh-oh. Okay. Are they engaging in battle? They are engaging in battle. Can I think I can get involved and fight and help out here. So let's try to do this. Oh, no. Neither side trusts us. You know what? Let's not. Let's walk away and don't tempt faith. Hey, D-Skater. Welcome back to the inn, man. How are you? How you doing, my dude? So now we're in hyperspace. We're traveling in between star systems. And we're trying to keep a low profile. We're smuggling drugs. There's a Prometheus-class tanker over here. Sweet Jesus. It's huge. This is strictly a support ship. It is a giant fuel tanker. If you want to trade with fuel, this would be your ship. Problem is, it has an erratic fuel injector, so it's guzzling fuel. Degraded drive fuel, so it's slow as shit. Compromised storage and increased maintenance. Not a good pick. And a little bit too big for my current fleet and our current finances. So the best thing that I should do is salvage it for... Oh my good lord, that is so much fuel. I am so sad that I have to throw this much fuel away. Oh my goodness. Hey, Duxol, you just took over all of Pendor and you raised Electrade to the ground. You feel like your PP has grown 5 inches. Congratulations, my man. Out of curiosity, do you get to keep the city, or Electrade disappears and you never touch it ever again? You're doing good. You got home, you showered, and now you're playing some Sim in War Thunder. That sounds fun, man. I'm glad that you're home, you showered, you're relaxed, and now you're playing a video game that might anger you or you might enjoy. You know, it's a coin flip over there. Dead. Yeah, as I expected. Really not a great thing to do. we will have to abandon the fuel because it's going to be it's practically, if I take the fuel, I'm going to be running out of supplies like that. Although, let's see if there's anything nearby. Actually, no, I can't even see if there is anything nearby. Okay, take all, continue, stop. Game is paused. We're using an extra 92 supplies per day. Are we near a... We are actually near Vallis. Okay. I could try to go to Vallis and sell the fuel there. Somewhere. I try to go to Janus. And in theory, we should use the... I'll just jump over here at the fringe point. Go, 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 go. Can you go? Nah, it's because of the fuel. We can't even move properly. Rocking with an army of 900, custom 900 order. Good for you, man. Good for you. I'm happy that you've fulfilled your dream of killing innocent elves. Interesting. We're out of supplies, and we should be going through our combat readiness quite fast now. We're going to turn on the transponder. Go. What are you doing? Jump in. Order the jump. Oh no, we're gonna... They're pirates. Okay. Can I... They're pursuing my fleet. Can I jump out? I can. No, I'm gonna have to... And then we have Luddic Path Boys. Mm-hmm. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I just threw away a lot of... So this would be the jump point. Lumen Factory. Directly here, I'd say. Is that correct? I guess so. I'm gonna try... Oh god. Shit. Okay, we're fighting, it seems. You want to play Perriso, and you're wondering if your guide still applies. All of the points in my guide still apply, except the soldiers. Except the troop trees. In theory, this big boy should be able to take out the rest if we provide support. Let's try it, I guess. Yeah, mistake after mistake after mistake, but what you gonna do? I'm gonna try to stick around our boy over here to the best of my capabilities. The kite is just gonna go out there and be a distraction. Let's see how this baby boy is gonna handle itself. The kite is dying. Yeah, the kite has been disabled. Maybe we can grab a few of the ships and just use them as a... raiders for a little bit. They might also provide us... I need to get out of the way. Okay, that thing's gone. There's a Reaper over there that I kind of don't want to deal with, but I think we should deal with this one first. I'm gonna try to circle around... Actually, no, I should defend my boy! No! Oh my god, it defended itself because it's a badass. Oh yeah, the Dominator is, well, doing what it's supposed to do. It's dominating, and it's a good thing that we've provided PD on its butt. Okay. Hey, Kiwi. The game Starsector's graphic looks quite old. It's... Well, they look a little bit on the older side. It is an old game. As I understand, it has been 13 years in development. But I think the graphics fit for its, you know, fictional time period. They're in kind of the dark ages of the future of technology. Hello, peasants. Welcome back to the end, dude. They don't know... They can't really construct newer, cooler-looking ships, but you can, you know, get mods with cooler-looking ships. I should have left it to fight over there. Gotta defend its butt. At least I'm gonna try to defend its butt. Ah, this thing's gonna kill us. Yep. Gotta walk away. Gotta try to hide behind Big Mama over here. And there goes Big Mama's retaliation, which is great. Sadly, the kite couldn't survive, couldn't make it. Is there an enemy that is running away? No. Oh, it's the mule. Yes, please pursue the mule. Take him out of the action, and we're sending both of these boys. Because we should, in theory, be able to capture it if our big boy here launches its salamanders as he should. I'm gonna go with a full assault. And plus he has those afterburners. That should get him in range. Okay, the salamanders are a go. Not sure if it has... Okay, it had enough of a PD to save itself. I'm gonna try to get in there. Okay. Try to get in there and slow it down, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to be successful in that regards. Unless it would get on the you know, it would go aggressive and actually think that it could take me on, which it could. I don't think I can do much against it, but nah, it seems it's just gonna be able to run away without me catching it. Yes, granted, I could have decided to be at the helm of that big Dominator, but might not have been such a good idea to go for... Oof. Okay, I see what you're doing there, bucko. I see what you're doing. Yes, kindly stay and wait it out with me. Yes, it's flamed out. So now the Dominator actually has a chance of getting in close. I'm trying to distract it as much as I can. So it is a sitting duck. All I need to do is get behind it and start filling it full of holes. Ah, shit. I bit more that I could chew, but the Dominator's in range. Oh, come on, it's so close. Beautiful. That went well. Hello, Arachnator. Welcome back to the end. I realize most people only watch you for your Mount Blade content and your Mount Blade stuff are the most popular. Why do you think that's the case? Well, Duck Souls is because it helps people, and that's their interest. They come over here on the hopes of learning something more about Mountain Blade, of maybe asking a few questions, and then move on. It's a normal situation, right? It's a normal phenomenon. If they stick around to get to know me better and, you know, be friends and watch other video games and maybe discover other new video games that they might like, that's a bonus for them and for me. So, doesn't that make sense? Oh, I can actually grab the kite back. I don't want the spade. Let's recover. We get some supplies. And now I have an opportunity of throwing the fuel away. Well, there you go. D-Skater loves the relaxed approach I have on streaming. Especially when I'm not tired, because when I'm tired, I'm a little bit more stressed out and not so relaxed. Hey, Federal. Welcome back to the end, dude. Thank you. Stating that. Okay, now that we've dealt with the threat, in theory, with the in-system threat, let's try to go to Lumen Factory. I try to go there. Our speed is horrible. No, I'm gonna have to leave this fuel here. Go there. Try to acquire... Accident report. Lost ship. Yeah, okay. We lost the kite, practically, is what happened. The kite was too damaged. We didn't have enough supplies to fix it. Did something happen, Arachnator? You okay, man? So I'm going to be selling a part of the fuel. I'm going to need to acquire supplies to repair everything. If I could get a dram something, a quick fuel ship, that'd be great. Wait, if I understand correctly, Starsector is a game that has been in development for 13 years and are still working at it. Yes, because that's because the development team is quite small. Presents. They don't really have a lot of people. I think it's just one guy. I think it's just Alex and some friends. At most, I think they were 4, but that's kind of it. There. 4 guys. Yeah, okay. I thought at this point there was just Alex, but I might be wrong. Hello, ya boy Squints. Welcome back to the end, dude. What's up? Getting a bit frustrated with work overload. Today you found out that you have to go to Croatia on Monday. Croatia. Okay. Might want to grab another vacation, Arachnator. Could you do that? Well, it's his baby. So, and he's created an amazing video game, so why not work at it? Keep on working at it. Oh my god, there's a local deficit of supplies here. Are you fucking kidding me? And I can still buy it at a decent price. It's not that big of a deal, but still. Okay, let's try to sell. Hell, I could sell the entirety of the fuel here. Yeah, they're gonna be pissed at me, but hey, what you gonna do? I'm gonna go check for a dram. Actually, I don't have the money for a dram. What am I talking about? And they don't have a dram. Okay. Gunboat, Buffalo, no. I can repair some of my ships, and I'm gonna go and try to grab the rest of that. I'm gonna try and go and grab the rest of that fuel, and maybe take it somewhere. You actually got recommended to take some vacation, because you still have 20 days left, and you're supposed to take it all by the end of the year. Just grab yourself another week, man. Grab yourself another week, try to get some R&R, try to get some shut-eye, you know, take some time for yourself to gather your thoughts and your wits and rest. Kudos to them. You worked like 8 months for your game, but you quit because you lost your initial determination during the development process. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, fuck. Hey, pirate, you want to help me out here, maybe? Yes. He does want to help me out here. I'll be right with you. I'm actually going to help him out. Examine the pod content. Get all of that. Yeah, I can definitely help. Join the battle. Continue. And we're going to get in here. And again, we're going to try to use the same tactic. I'm going to stick around Big Mama. And then we survive, would be the idea. Revolt, do you think Mountain Blade is still a relevant and popular game? No one in your high school seems to know what the hell Mountain Blade is. It's not very popular with very young people these days. Well, it is an older game, and most of my viewers are actually over 18. They're not really high schoolers. I guess I'm catering towards a more adult or an older generation. Also, if people... This is a gem, you know, so it's a good video game. The newer generation will find it and check it out. Hell, even if they do check out Bannerlord, that's still a win, because it might be a chance for them to go back and test out the first game. Young people are known for having shit taste. That's a stereotype, Arachnator. Then it's not 100% true. Yeah, it seems... Oh, shit. Can I get there in time to stop the destruction of that ship? Yeah, I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you. Saved. Probably gonna overload here. But at least we saved the ship. Ooh, that Daka. Okay, that fly is annoying. Half of my ship just went offline. Ah, but that resolved that issue. Stereotypes are a bias? Yes, they are. Stereotypes exist for a reason. See popularity of Fortnite and another garbage. It's a fleeting game. Arignator. It's for a younger generation, but that doesn't mean that all young generation likes Fortnite. The newer gen doesn't seem to be interested in Mountain Blade. It's an older game. It has older graphics. They have better PCs and rigs because of their parents, who were maybe gamers at one point. Having better PCs and rigs and consoles means they can play more modern, better-looking games. A lot of it nowadays is aesthetics. A lot of the newer generation plays, oh, it looks like shit. That means it is shit, so I'm not gonna play it. Not really shit taste, but different taste. They're more attracted by good-looking graphical games. Yeah, exactly what Pzen says. Newer games of that genre in general. Okay, you're 22, and when you play Mountain Blade, only one guy knew about it, and it's all good. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, Mountain Blade is more of a underground popular game. It has a cult following, but sure. Boys like FPS shooters and RPGs, and girls like similar things. Young people don't seem interested in medieval or ancient-based games. That's not true. I'm sure there are people out there who still like RPGs, and as they're gonna grow up, they're probably gonna try and visit some of the older stuff. Maybe. Who knows? Fortnite is passing, Warband is forever? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, anybody can play and revisit any video game, as long as it's still available or if the servers are still available. There are quite a few Starsector streams, it's a shame. I'm sorry, definitely not Beats. Thank you for dropping by. If you want to go check somebody out, please, you're more than welcome to go for it. Not a cult. No, it's an expression, D-Skater, cult following. It doesn't necessarily make it a cult. You know, in the I'll praise the Warband gods. It doesn't work that way. Which means they only really care about surface level, hence they miss good stuff, hence shit taste. Well, that's because maybe nobody had enough patience to show them about, you know, about the older stuff, and even if it has worse graphics, it's still a worthy game to check out and play. I mean, look at Duck Souls. He is in high school, but he still knows about Warband. So, he likes Warband. Does that mean automatically that he has shit tastes? No. It's a stereotype, indeed, but it's not a stereotype that you need to, you know, 100% dedicate yourself to it. Not all young people fit that, oh yes, Fortnite type. Me as an example. You study history, so games like Mountain Blade are quite your taste. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even sure if it is a majority, Arignator. Maybe it's, again, the effect of the internet. The internet gives a voice to anybody. Anybody can go and tweet and post a comment or post something on Reddit or on 4chan or wherever, and give you the impression that, oh shit, if this guy and this guy and this guy, if these 10 people have stated this, that means all of these types of people think the same. Can't really, you know, can't really go into those extremes so easily. You gotta get everyone the benefit of the doubt. Yes, Bearded Whiskey. Clearly, the Warband god wishes the death of other gaming gods. That's why we're playing Starsector right now. Exist for a reason. They exist, but that doesn't mean you should judge a person by their, you know, by their age or something like that, or by their just one feature. I don't know. I have to disagree with you, man. It's okay. We got the big boy over here ready to push through. Well, let's think of it this way, Eric Nader. You have this expectation of them, and at least you're gonna feel good when they prove you wrong. Yes, you have been proven right, but most likely it feels good when you're proven wrong as well. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's clearly more fans of Warband in Turkey than Turkey, Eastern Europe, and it seems America has a slight interest in Warband. Not exactly sure why, but that would be the idea. Gen Z will be very different from LA will be very different from Gen Z from Mexico. Of course, of course. I don't know. I won't be able to catch it. Let's just accept that we helped here a bit. There's a spade over there that I could collect a bit. No. Begin salvage operation. I wonder the fact that I've helped this guy with the battle will state that he will not, you know, give a shit about the fact that I've smuggled some goods on their station. Nope, he's still pursuing my fleet. Okay, we're just gonna outrun him and leave him in the dust. Turkey self-explanatory? Yeah, I know, I wanted to give an obvious example. Yes, it is huge. Interestingly enough, I think the video game industry is the biggest in America and in Japan. I think that's where those are the two big hitters of the video game industry. Of course, we have France, Turkey, Poland, Russia, and so on and so forth. Yeah, China also, but they have their own niche of video game industry, of video games that they like to play. They like these grindy video games where they just lose their life. It's weird. Speaking of good graphics, have everyone here seen the trailer for the Eurofighter Typhoon in DCS? That shit looks insane. No, suddenly I didn't see it. Also, just to know, you make money from the ads you see whenever you join, right? Yes, I do make some money off of the ads of YouTube. They're very fast as licensed service and development. I assume you're referring to CD Projekt Red. Well, they a little bit dropped. Okay, Eric Nader, stop. I know that you're gonna tell me it was a complete disaster, but they really dropped the ball with Cyberpunk. The game clearly needed more development, and most likely the publishers and the big honchos of the company were just pushing the game on the market. So CD Projekt always gave me this impression that they were a indie company that just became a AAA company too fast, and they couldn't really fit the boots yet. But I understand that they're still developing Cyberpunk and they're still applying fixes to the game, and hopefully in the future it's gonna be good and worth revisiting. I finished Cyberpunk and I really enjoyed it. Really had fun with it. When you do polls on YouTube, you can see the American category is the largest sometimes. I guess I have a viewership from America is the majority, then Europe, then other locations. It's all in-game footage. Maybe some scenes have an Instagram lookalike filter on them, but a lot of scenes look like real life. That's awesome, D-Skater. No, you meant that the industry is rapidly growing. I see. Okay. Agreed. Poland with Techland and CG Projekt Red have massive popularity for Eastern European country. Cyberpunk talking makes no sense. It's worth mentioning. I don't know, Cyberpunk should be decent right now. It's just too short if you ask me. Again, as I understand, there's a lot of cut content from the game. But they plan on just slowly re-adding it to the game, maybe under the form of a DLC or just updates. Cyberpunk is clearly less of a disaster than Bannerlord, just got smeared in media way more because of the hype. Yeah, true. If I remember correctly, Cyberpunk and Battlelord kind of appeared on around the same time. But Cyberpunk was just slandered more, and Battlelord managed to get a little bit under the radar. And now it's just in this weird development hell. You agree to most of the critics, but you enjoyed it as well? Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of bugs in Cyberpunk, but there weren't any, you know, game-ending bugs. A bug that I could say, okay, I couldn't circumvent it, or it just stopped me from playing the game anymore. So that was fine. Asking a question about your guide. Anyone like who knows a lot of Perriso, would you guys still recommend such a Aurora Leaf Bomb focus, like Revolve said? As I understand it, the Aurora Leaf Bombs have been nerfed, and I think there's another faction that has explosive arrows now. So you might want to test those out, Duxall. If someone angry at me and points a gun at me, I'm not going to try to be diplomatic. The Cyberpunk voice options are bad. Oh, that depends on your, you know, how confident you are in your abilities of fighting back, of negotiating. Maybe you are aware that you have certain armored, you know, dermal plating on your face, and you could survive a point-blank shot in the face. I don't know. I feel like it's cool. Poland is a leader in game music's random facts since we're there. Oh, good for them. CD Projekt Red has experience with the Witcher series from 1 to 3. Do you think that the management did cut either features or game content of the game to bring it out on the market ASAP? Which is not that wrong if you think about it. Well, so I'm not exactly sure what was the idea there. They definitely have a lot of experience with the Witcher series, and they did amazingly well with Witcher 3. I think Witcher 3 is the one that just catapulted CD Projekt Red into the company that it is now. I think one of the main reasons why Cyberpunk failed is this. It just needed more development, and it was rushed out the door, especially for the next-gen consoles. Especially for those. It wasn't ready, and I think it still isn't ready. The second thing is, this is their first attempt at a Grand Theft Auto-like game, where they're making the story from scratch. This is their universe. This is their, you know, story to take, which was very enjoyable. So they did a good job on that. But as I understand, it was shortened. It was rewritten and shortened. So let's just hope for the best, and we'll just keep on waiting for Cyberpunk to grow and develop and receive updates. For me, it's sitting there in my Steam library. I can revisit it whenever I want, and we'll just see where we go from there. Poland makes some great games. Okay, I'm sure they do. Solely because of the financial growth of the video game industry, there's more pressure on gaining more money than improving quality. All professional developers would work towards a finished game or product. Yes, indeed, peasants. That's why a lot of indie developer companies are bringing out some amazing video games. The hype got artificially bloated up because of the success of the Witcher series. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It reached Half-Life 3 levels of hype. And because of that, even if Cyberpunk was fully released with no bugs in its current state, just a working video game in its current state, it would still have been a disappointment for a lot of people. Because it couldn't meet the hype, and it never would have met the hype. You don't think development was the breakpoint? It was the QA? I still think it's the development that was the breakpoint. They didn't have enough time to add everything that they wanted to. And of course, because it was rushed out, quality assurance, QA, didn't get a chance to, you know, staple out all of the plugs. CD Projekt Red experience with Blizzard's experience when it got so popular and attracted opportunists with a financial-only mindset? Most likely. You just want more Judy Alvarez, goddammit? I wish Judy would have been a bisexual option. You know, you can make a relationship with Judy both as a male and as a female. That would have been nice. Okay, no, I don't want to open that kind of worms, Originator. Let's not talk about Blizzard. And yes, it won't be the same. Hi, Spectre. Welcome back to the Dude. Battlelord had pressure to release. CD Projekt Red had the same pressure. Half-Life 3 had the same pressure. Half-Life 3 doesn't exist. It will never hit the market. Kind of funny how you didn't like Cyberpunk when it was first announced, ended up playing it and you love it now. A friend of yours that was super hyped hated it. It depends what expectations you have going into the video game. Usually, if you expect to hate a video game, you're going to be seeing the flaws easier than the good things, and there's a high chance that you're going to be hating the video game. If you go into a video game expecting to shorten that, if you go in a video game expecting to hate it, there's a high chance that you'll hate it. Difference is Half-Life 3 is not yet released, and that makes me think it'll be great. Federal, don't think about Half-Life 3. There's so many video games out there that you can play. Don't let your desire for Half-Life 3 to hold you back. Indeed, Aragnator, I'm also happy about that, but we'll see how that plays out. If you're sure in the content that was originally planned, you still have to at least assure that the core gameplay features in the golden sample are workable and fine-tuned. No shame of providing future content, upcoming patches, or hell, even pay DLC. That's true, again, but definitely not Beats. I feel like we're agreeing with each other on a certain level. You're saying that it's more the QA, the quality assurance team's fault. I'm saying that it simply needed more development in general. We're both agreeing that it was a matter of not giving the game, the developers in general, enough time, because QA is part of the development team. Implying Valve will ever release another game. They don't want to make games, they just want to sell you other people's games. Isn't Dota 2 Valve's, Aragnator? You're planning to go for a two-handed bow. I'm sorry, for a two-handed weapon, a bow, and double quiver character, but you think it would be absolutely destroyed and shredded by archers? Are archers as OP in Perriso as in Pendor? I'd say yes. If I remember correctly, it was... the archers are quite dominant in Perriso. So you could test it out. You can see. Don't invest too many points into your two-handed skills, Duxel. Focus more on your bow and arrow. Test it out. How do you feel with that current setup? And if you feel like you're dying too much, then switch to a sword and board, and then focus on melee skills. If you feel like you're handling yourself without a shield, then you can just go and keep on utilizing the two-handed stuff. You're a bit biased because you're a QA guy, and if you see a piece of software that doesn't work, you see the failure in the QA. I see your point, of course. Everybody is biased. Everybody will... Usually people will have a subjective opinion on a matter, and just can't keep themselves out of their feelings out of the conversation. Dota 2 is decades old. True, it is. Maybe I'm just old and I'm not really feeling the passage of time. Archers are hard to train in Perriso, though. Very late game troops. Yeah, but I think you can do it. I'm not going to be selling the drugs here, but I'm going to be selling the fuel on the open market. I'm going to be getting around 100 supplies. That'll do. I just don't want the hegemony to scan me. That's the idea. Is there a... Yeah, we lost the kite. There is a dram here, but we don't have enough money for it. No, I just don't have enough. Okay, let's walk away. We're gonna go back to the gate. Hopefully we will not meet any ORA fleets, because they still want to catch me. And we're gonna grab whatever fuel there's left. I know that there's gonna be some leftover fuel just drifting in space, but we won't give a shit about it anymore. We want to pass on these recreational drugs and just move on. Because right now, it's little baby duckling ship and big mama duck just trying to make a living. And let's level up that, shall we? Damage control, reliability engineering, target analysis. I'm deciding between reliability engineering and target analysis. Also, the Dominator could use some helmsmanship. That 50% extra maneuverability and 10% top speed would be great. Peak operating time, more damage, or faster. I think I'm going to go for faster this time around. Next time I'm probably going to take reliability engineering if it comes up, and then we'll see where we go from there. Any chance for you to play the Gekkokujo mod for Warband anytime soon? So, the Skater, the Gekkokujo mod has stopped development, and it's currently in a incomplete/bugged state. It is a interesting mod, but I don't think I'm going to be revisiting it anytime soon. At one point I would have loved to make a guide for it, but I don't know, I just felt like it would have been a little bit of a waste of time. I'm gonna make a poll on it though, maybe someday. You have a horrible memory of one of your personal playthroughs. You were caught by some elven horse archers, deserted, and they kited you and absolutely destroyed you. Are horse archers so better in Perriso? I don't remember Dark Souls. I guess they're reliable if you don't have anything to catch them with. So my favorite multiplayer game. Also, this is a question for all the chat people. Favorite multiplayer game. Oh man, that's a hard one. There's so many good ones out there. If you're talking about co-op. For MMORPGs, I was a big fan of World of Warcraft at one point. I still kinda am. But, you know, despite the company. Besides that, nothing else comes to mind. I really enjoyed the Left 4 Dead series. Really had a lot of fun with Vermintide. Very, very fun. And I really hope I get to play some Generation Zero with some people. Because it has, you know, open world co-op, which is awesome. You can view it a subjective topic, though if you know the core essence of a well-rounded piece of software, be it a game, a public use software, or industrial use, experienced people will consider it if the quality assurance process was executed to the top, to up-to-date standards. It was not. Definitely not, Beats. It was not. It was either not executed to the up-to-date standards, or it was executed to the up-to-date standards, but the development team, the engineers that the software was sent back to, did not have time to fix everything. With Cyberpunk, you can't really make your mind around it. Who knows? Who knows? It's everybody's guess. War Thunder is your favorite multiplayer game. That'd be cool. Hey, Millicolin. Welcome back to the dude. Thanks. Okay, let's see if we can get the hell out of here without any other nosy interruptions. Really hope we can. Really hope we can make a jackpot somewhere. Can we still take those drugs to Epiphany? We can still take those drugs to Epiphany. Getting there and actually accessing the location is going to be a problem because we're at war with the Pathers. They will attack us on sight. So this is going to be stranger danger quite a bit. So we can't get the hell out of here without acquiring... Yeah. There it is. Those cargo pods. There's still 361, but I'll accept the fact that these will remain here and they will just die out. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna get the hell out of here and try to go towards Al-Jabbar. Oof. Probably gonna try to jump to Colossus or to Basanizo and then go from there. We'll see how that's gonna pan out though. Need to get the hell out of here and deactivate my transponder. Order the jump, deactivate transponder. There's a small ship over there. Or is that just the fuel that I know it's a Predator X-class frigate. I don't want it. But I will grab whatever it has. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't know what that fleet is in the fog, but I don't want to find out. Just in case it's not a friendly. Not a very good shape right now. We're very, very vulnerable. Okay, I'm seeing something in the clouds. Doesn't seem to be active ships. A kite, which will probably just dismantle. Yeah. And another kite, which will definitely dismantle again. I'm not going to be grabbing it. Thank you very much. But it had some extra... It had some extra supplies on it, which is nice. Special Task Group, Second Theremin. It's a big boy. I prefer... running from special... I think that's a pirate group. I'm going to try to run through them. Oh, I wonder... Ah, they're not helping me out. That's annoying. I'm going to try to engage. I think we have the capabilities of fighting here. As long as I stick and defend the big boy, or the big mama, however you want to call it, I think we'll be fine. We just gotta let it fight and protect its hiney. Oh my good lord, that Daka. Oh, I'm in its way. I'm very much in its way. Beautiful. Could you please fight the Cerberus, please? Just fire that Cerberus up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, the pest to the left might be annoying. But I'm just gonna keep on defending its butt for now. Gotta hold fire. Okay, and I'm gonna go on the offensive now. Oh my god, those harpoons though. Oh, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up. Ah, nice. Beautiful. Yeah, maybe helmsmanship might have been the right choice here. Okay, let's try to see if we can catch up to this guy and put an end to him. Hello, Blue Lion. Welcome back to the inn. Have you ever played the video game Starsector? Missed, sadly. That, what's it called? Robberfly? Oh, it's a Hail class. I was always under the impression that was a Robberfly. Okay, so that Hail is gonna get out of there. I'm not gonna be able to catch up to it. There's no point in even trying. I'm just gonna claim victory. We will not pursue because we will not be able to catch. And I don't want that Hail, so... we're gonna pick whatever we can. I'm gonna throw out some of the metals. And then we're gonna run towards the south. Uh-oh, what's there? I don't know, but I'd love to find out. Okay, doesn't matter. It's something that I can fight, so never mind. The background looks weird. We're in space? Yes, we are in space. Think of we're seeing everything from very high above, Blue Lion. This is our fleet. We have 2 ships in it. I'm at the helm of the Iss Bond Comet because I haven't named this ship yet. And then this is the HPI Big Boy. That's currently protecting us and providing escort for our little drug smuggling operation. What do we got? System expertise, missile spec, target analysis. Both missile spec and target analysis are good, but I think I'm going to go for the target analysis just for the... no. Oh, wait, no. Reliability engineering. Let's get that. And I'm going to be able to get 2 more things on her. And, well, since we're here, this is going to be the Blue Lioness. There we go. Now you're part of the crew, Blue Lion. Even though you're a woman. This time. Okay, let's keep going. Hold. Stop. We have no idea what that is. Let's not... Oh, okay. Don't want to tempt fate. We're not really in a position where we could fight things. So let's keep going southwards. There's the Twilight Gate to reach Prism Freeport. And we've reached Aljabar. The previous question regarding multiplayer video games has more in-depth than you initially thought. Very interesting philosophy dissertation thesis made by a friend of yours targeted people personalities through multiplayer video game preferences. I mean, it is normal that a certain group of people, you know, with a certain personality will be more attracted towards a certain type of game. I mean, I would understand why people who are interested in real life in sports would be more attracted to video games like racing games or FIFA or stuff like that. Proud to be part of the crew. I hope you don't die. You shouldn't. As long as I'm not being a dumbass, you shouldn't, Blue Lion. Alright, so in the Aljabar star system, where everything is hostile to us, we need to infiltrate the Luddic Path world of Epiphany. I'm gonna try to jump at Lotron. Can I jump at Lotron? Yes, I can jump at Lotron. Let's try to give that a shot. So for the best. There. You're curious what kind of people like having to learn how to fly a plane in real life in order to fly it in-game, looking at you DCS players? Well, as I understand, D-Skater DCS is used as actual training for potential pilots. If I remember correctly, I think you guys told me that. It's also just people... There are certain players who really like a challenge and like to have a lot of buttons and a lot of decisions to make, and feel very relaxed when they're playing these types of simulation games. So, I think that would be the idea. Not exactly sure what their personality would entail because I haven't made the study, but still. Probably training as well, but a lot of fighter pilots play it because it's stupidly realistic. Well, there you go. They really want to feel, oh god. They really want to feel the experience of going through something like that. Okay. This is dangerous. And highly unnecessary. Actually, I'm not sure if it's highly unnecessary. Oh my god. I don't know if those guys are hostile or not. Need to get in there. No, I don't want to mine the asteroid, I just want to hide. Preparing for patrol duty. Defending Epiphany. Oh, they're gonna catch me. Need to get out of the way. Oh, did they saw me? No. Okay, go to Epiphany, go to Epiphany, go to Epiphany. Oh, God. Is that too many? They're all small fries. The problem is we can no longer, even if we are to win this fight, we can no longer dock at the Epiphany gates. Those ships are demodded to hell and they're all frigates. Am I risking it? Am I being stupid here? The thing is, we're kind of surrounded, so... Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's try to win. Famous last words. Yeah, most likely Fridge Makara, but I don't really have a lot to lose right now. To be honest, I would just be better off just restarting this this playthrough. How do I only have a Dominator? I lost my fleet a few times. I lost my fleet around 3 times, good sir. Oh, I'm in the way of my boy here. Oh, that Reaper's gonna hurt me so bad. Yeah, we're done. There are too many of them. It's just gonna get peckered to death. True, Dominators are perhaps the worst ship to have only one of. Yes, indeed. I was lucky to simply find it out drifting in space, my man. Nah, there's just too many of them. It's being surrounded and peckered to death. It's over. Maybe if it would have launched all of its harpoons at the beginning, that would have been something. Nah, that was unrealistic of me. I'm still learning the limits of a fleet. Practically, we were dominated by being surrounded. Okay, so we're jumping. We're right now in Godunov. Barely have anything. Barely have money. And we're back to a freighter and a goddamn kite. I mean, we still have the officers, but still. Should have get insured. Should have acquired insurance, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Have I ever tried sim racing? No. I mean, I've played Need for Speed, but I don't know if that falls into the category of sim racing. I don't think Need for Speed is trying to be a realistic video game. I guess my only chance of getting out of the gutter is to try to sell drugs again, but try to sell drugs in a location where it's not that dangerous. For example, not Epiphany. I'm not so sure what else I should be able to do. No. There's no point. I could try to go to Lethia, and that... Is it Lethia or Lesia or Lenia? Could try to go to Lethia to get the big ships that are drifting in that star system, but I don't have the money. If you could be ultra stealthy, maybe you can get to the Thalian Raider base without being murdered. That's what I was thinking, yes. I mean, that was what I was trying to do at Epiphany as well, but I didn't really go the way I planned. So, let's give it a shot. I think the safest mission for when you have basically nothing is exploration contracts. Really, exploration contracts are the best ones? How come? I mean, I don't really have the fuel... Well, smaller ship. Don't really have... Could just stock up on supplies. But I don't have any money right now. I'll try to grab a few pieces of recreational drugs. Because there's no risk involved? Well, practically is the distance and the... No, I don't want to go there. Distance, supply cost, and fuel capacity. Okay, let's see exploration missions. Okay. Just really needs a lot of time. Sim racing is like racing, but instead of keyboard and mouse, use a steering wheel and pedals. Well, I don't have a steering wheel and pedals, so no, I can't do sim racing. The dangers of the core worlds are fairly sparse. Yeah, they're a little bit on the sparser side, that is true. Survey barren world in Alpha Grid. Okay, can I reach there? No, I definitely need more fuel. But I think if I get a full tank, maybe? Weapon cache and probes are probably the ones to pick. Oh, right, because it's going to be difficult to explore a planet. Alright, you're right. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Okay, let's rethink our plan. Analyze domain era probe. Analyze a minor weapon cache. So there's that one to the west. I know that I have to accept the mission or it will expire. That's why I'm deciding first. Yeah, I know, man. Thanks. The Mars star system. Okay, I can make it there, but I can't make it back. I think if I... No. I'll be able to make it there, but I won't be able to make it back. That's fair, yeah. And that should be enough to bring us back to civilization. One of the things you realize playing Perriso is how much money you make in Perriso. With some trade, and once you get a few enterprises, you snowball out of control in finances. Yes. That's fair. Okay, let's acquire some supplies. Oh, I think that's too much. That should be enough for the trip. Expended fuel? Well, actually, getting a dram would be great. But this is not really the best place of acquiring a dram. We should be okay in theory with what we currently have. But that's just a theory. Okay, let's risk it. Let's risk it, let's go. Analyze for 80k. And that should get us on our feet a bit. Let's fucking go. Further the jump. Deactivate that and get killed by the first fleet that we meet. Okay, traders, they don't care. Or at least they shouldn't. Let's go. My Assyrian stuff. Quite fast on our feet, huh? Ooh, might be a lot of interesting stuff in this star system, but again, not enough supplies or equipment to survey planets. Is Lethia in this direction? Let me see. Where are you? Oh no, Lethia is in the complete opposite direction. Well, not complete opposite, but it's in the northeast. That's fine. Let's keep going. Gotta try to avoid this. Found piracy to be very profitable? Oh, I usually just raid pirate bases. Yeah, I thought that's gonna happen. Usually just raid pirate bases and just usually join one of the major factions for the money and stuff like that. Scary, looks like you're diving in darkness. Yeah, we're going through space storm clouds, but still. We're going to quite far away in space. Unexplored territory. Usually what I like to do is I like to just smuggle drugs until I get a decent fleet, then join one of the major factions. They're going to be providing the finances for my exploration efforts. Go out there, start exploring and checking out suitable star systems. Maybe even participate in the major faction wars for, you know, extra ships, extra stuff, extra DACA, and that's it. Tritech has a habit of giving their merchant convoys single powerful ships which you can overwhelm with enough fodder. Yeah, that's fair. I certainly don't really like the Doom. I really like the Doom. It's probably because I suck at it. I really need to practice with the Doom a lot. But because I'm playing an Iron Man game right now... no, Aurors are fun. But because I'm playing an Iron Man game right now, I'm not safe scumming. So I don't really want to risk having a Doom. And I fuck up and then I die. Yes, Aridator, if you know how to utilize it. I don't. I don't have enough practice with it. I'm gonna try to get outside of the cloud. There we go. We finally found some lane of movement through the space. Okay. Let's see what we can find over here. Then practice and get good? Yes, that would be great, but I can't really practice and get good right now. So... analyze a minor weapon cache. Located in the heart of the Damar star system, so we don't really know where. Okay, let's enter through here. Oh, hello. A lot of new planets have been discovered. And a Hawk-class light cruiser. Well, we found something interesting. So it's a Hawk light assault cruiser. Glitch sensor array, faulty power grid, damaged flight deck. Small ballistic, medium ballistic. 4 small missile. 1 fighter bay. Don't know if it's a good idea to take this ship right now. I would probably mothball it if I am to take it, though. And in theory, we could fix those D-mods. Hull mod, monkey model. Sends real-time targeting to fighter wings. The Afflictor and Harbinger could be on par with the Doom for their extremely powerful abilities. Okay. Is there a story or lore? Yes, definitely. There is a main story. There is lore. Practically, this Starsector is a sector of space that was cut off from the rest of the human empires because the sectors were connected between each other with gates, with jump gates. Think of Mass Effect relays. And these gates suddenly decided to go boom. Well, not necessarily boom, just deactivate. They're no longer usable. And now we're in Starsector, a location of space that is just cut off from the rest of humanity. And all of the factions are trying to dominate one another and trying to survive. Usually can't clear entire fleets with single Afflictor or Harb, but you can routinely do it with a Doom. Okay. I mean, we could take it back with us and mothball it. I think. There you go. Now, let's search. Dooms can clear large amounts of small ships, but Afflictors can just press F to delete battle stations. Most phase ships are stupid strong in general. I'm sure they are. So we can't really emergency burn, so we're gonna have to be careful on how we move. Oh, I think we found the weapon cache. Yes, Lunar Bike, he does. Oh no. What is the Prospector? I wonder if Prospectors go hostile. There it is. Go, 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 go. Good. Run the sensor. You tap a button to execute the black box sensor package and wait for it to finish. On completion, it provides an escrow key that authorizes the agreed upon payment to be transferred to your account. Presumably, you'll transmit the scan results on a secure channel when you're near a comm relay and then delete itself from your system. We will definitely explore this place. Salvage crew indicates the presence of a quantity of heavy armaments. I mean, I'm going to try to grab whatever I can from this. And we get a Blazaya wing blueprint. Perfect complement to a few wings of avalanches or warlusts. The Blazaya brings the much needed heavy firepower required to break the strongest warships in the sector. Although speed makes them quite vulnerable, so providing a light escort is recommended. I have to check out that ship. I haven't really utilized it much. I've seen the Blazaya, but I never use it. The Apogee is strong and has great logistic profile. The Apogee is the only ship where you could build an entire fleet out of only it and be fine. Okay. Get out of there. Right. Gonna go here. I'm gonna explore the entirety of the system since we're in the area. Think we'll be fine. Want to see if I can find anything else interesting around. Something here. Are there ships? Yeah. Okay, what do we got? A mule, a dram, a lasher. I'll try to take the dram. No long. Yes, I will take it. I'll use sadly my story points for this. Recover it and let it build up. I'm not even gonna mothball it. I'm just gonna let it build back up. The lasher is gonna. Okay, we attempt to open the pod, and we got a lieutenant level 7 who has joined us. But what's the condition on the lasher? No long-term damage. I mean, it's a reliable ship, but that and its weapons are stronger than other dedicated warships with the same DP cost. I should, yeah, I'll grab this one as well, but I'm gonna be mothballing it. So, mothballed. There. Touch that mule. Open the pods. Gain 34 crewmen. That's nice. Erratic fuel injector and faulty automated systems. No, this one I'm going to be breaking down, sadly. And we're out of fuel. Did I fuck up because we have the bigger ships now? How far can I reach? Oh, good lord. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. The orbital habitat. Oh god, I'm not gonna find a shit. Well, no. We found something. Yeah. We are out of fuel. Not exactly sure how we're gonna get out of this, to be honest with you. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have taken that ship at all. We'll see what's gonna occur. I've underestimated the amount of fuel a mothballed ship consumes. Seems it's more than I thought. Anything around here? Oh, yeah, there's something over there. A Nebula-class civilian transport. Location of a debris field. Where is this debris field? On the other side of the goddamn galaxy. Got it. You're having a very heated debate, huh? Glad it's a civilized debate, though. Gonna visit here. Then I'm probably gonna hit another skin and to get the hell out of here. Not exactly sure in which direction to go, but I'm gonna try to float towards civilization somewhere. Oh, there's a debris field. Maybe we get lucky and we find a lot of fuel. Maybe we die here. Reminds of No Man's Sky, but more survival focused. Yeah, I guess. The thing about the Fury though is the Shrike is half a Fury. Okay. Let's try to get the fuck out of here. What's the closest? I guess Grum. Gonna run out soon. And then if I remember correctly, I'm just gonna drift through space, and I'm gonna drift towards the nearest star system. I think this is the first time that I've ever lost... Well, not lost. I've ever ran out of fuel.
Good luck with your dream.
Hey, Pazans, thank you for the $10, man. Contributing towards, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just gonna go directly to the nearest gravity wall. Oh, you're literally gonna touch the star, huh? Okay. Okay, walk away. Quite a few planets have been discovered. So, we're stuck in this system for now. How long have I been playing this? It's been a while. It's been a while. I have a few hundred hours over the game. Cerberus. Don't want it. Okay, what do we got in here? Dust world, volcanic, irradiated, barren, arid, lifeless. Oh god, there's a lot of points of interest. Okay. Let's start from the southwest. We're in search of fuel. If you'll achieve your dream of becoming a full-time streamer, thank you, Zens. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for the nice, interesting discussion. Although you didn't really go into further details about the study on the personalities of players depending on their multiplayer game. Or maybe you did and I'm just a dumbass and didn't notice. Dagger and a penis. Okay. Penis. I wonder if I can talk... Oh. No. It's the fuzz. It's the bad guys. It's smugglers that are scavengers that are trying to fuck me up. Okay, man. I'll hold you to it. Oh boy. Unidentified fleet investigating. Yeah, you do that. Orbital habitat, that's not gonna have fuel. Well, it had some fuel. Not enough. Clearly. What should I throw away? There. Something up north. Hope it's not dangerous. It's moving, so it's dangerous. Most likely scavengers. I wonder if I can talk with one of them to receive some fuel in exchange for supplies or something. Or am I just signing my death sentence? I'm signing my death sentence, aren't I? Open comms. Turn your transponder on. No. Okay, I guess I activate my distress call. Take many days to arrive. Do I have enough to reach another star? I guess I have enough to reach Alpha Azathi. Okay, let's try our luck there. But sadly I'm wasting a lot of resources that I could have excavated properly if I came in prepared. So I made a big mistake in touching anything else except the relict that I had to scan. What's that? A derelict ship of Vigilant class. Okay. No. We're just beginning salvage. And a rock hound. No. Okay, a little bit of extra stuff. Order the jump. Go, go. Once we're in here, we're going to activate a distress signal. In case we don't find anything. I mean, there's 2 planets. Gonna try to get in close and see if we can do anything about it. Nothing interesting. Shit. Okay. Gonna go for a distress call, and we're just gonna wait near a jump point. Never used the distress call before. I'm not even sure if it works. Yep. Accept the comm. Must be a relief who showed us out of some pirates. What was it you needed? We'll be grateful for anything you can spare. 111 fuel. And we'll offer 20k. Thank you. Okay, we got lucky. Got very lucky there, and that is going to allow us to return home. Was a 20k investment, but I guess we have some extra ships now under our belt. I'd like to go to Shuffle Station, the Tritachyon base. Most of the times I like to be on the side of Ooh, Marble was taken by Diablo Avionics. Oh, that is interesting. I want to go to Diablo Avionics. I want to go to Marble. Hell yeah. There's some cool weapons and ships in the Diablo Avionics arsenal. My favorite, the Burchells, and the I think it's called the Glaus repeaters. which are the medium variant of the Bruxelles. So hell, give me the Bruxelles or give me bust. Hello, Marcus. Welcome back to the end, dude. What's up? Yeah. The ouster. Nice. Already started repairing, which is great. Enjoy the emotes because soon you'll never see them again. Well, what happened? Is your subscription going to expire again? That's the issue? Instead of coming here when you were drinking, got super drunk, you got it in Vicky's chat, you don't remember much, but you got permabanned? Oh, you idiot, what did you do? Well, don't recall much. Okay, well that's a problem for you. Might be a good idea to maybe stop drinking so much. Probably, Ironator. I know that you're not drunk now. Rare super drunk moment. Okay. That's how they all start, man. Be careful. Turn the transponder on. We don't really want to have problems. We're most likely going to be using most of the cash earned to just repair and stock up on our stuff. I'm probably going to be giving the beta core. So, something like Confession of Love or some depraved sexual furry stuff, maybe both. Okay. Okay, Argnator. That's enough, my man. Well, Marcus, I guess it's just a moment where you gotta learn. It's, you gotta know how to behave sometimes. What you gonna do? So, trade. I'd like to buy around 100 supplies. I think that's gonna be enough to fix everything. Unmothball. Unmothball. We're gonna trade and we're gonna get us enough men. So that's 150. One. There. Right, let's see what we don't need. Mining laser can go. Tusk torpedo can go. Litany thrower can go. Light mortar can go. Harvester can go. Heavy plasma cutter. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Excess stockpile. Okay. Not a bad price, so sure. Keep. Wait, excess stockpile? I can buy heavy machinery for cheap? Perfect. Give me around 50 of that. That's gonna make it possible for us to actually scavenge a bit, although it is covering a lot of stuff. How much would they give me for the AI core? Reputation gain, and not really a lot of money. Okay, cancel that. I don't have an AI core, haha! Okay, we've repaired everything. That's good. Okay, Marcus, it's fine. It's okay if you don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry that you got permabanned. You're a good kid. Just gotta be careful. What do you remember? You were just too annoying, spamming, begging to be banned before you get too drunk. Okay, that's... You literally asked for it, Marcus. You must confess you had a crush on Lola Bunny from Space Jam. I gotta confess that too. I had a crush on Lola Bunny from Space Jam as well. Not really proud of it, but hey, what you gonna do? You're banned for the night. So, I'm sorry, you're not perma-banned, you're just banned for the night? Oh, and then you got perma-banned. Well. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Archdux, twin cannons, Hexafire scatters, SRABs, Thrush LRMs, micro missiles, banished torpedoes, artisals, the Burchell beam repeaters, the greatest creation of man. Guess not, Marcus. Well, as I said, you're just gonna have to be careful how you behave from here on out, and this will be a lesson to you. Which is good. It's good to learn from mistakes. That is dope. Okay, let's buy... Do you boys have any Colossi that I could acquire? Did you just see Ramunda Slave Trader in Perriso? That dude be traveling. Yeah, he be traveling. Okay, Marcus. Well, my wife is currently working on some Corgi-based emoticons, so they'll be coming soon. Someday. Tanker... A mongrel, a mule. Shit, not really seeing anything jumping at me, yelling, please take me. But let's just deal with what we currently have and equip what we can. We do have a combat ship now, which is nice. So I'm going to be taking the helm of the Lasher. More of a dedicated combat ship. You're going to be getting... Ooh, right. Got a new officer. A steady officer that has a lot of decent stuff. Quite defensive. It's quite a defensive build by the looks of it. Damage control, shield modulation, impact mitigation, point defense, helmsmanship, and missile specialization. I guess you could consider them all but on the offensive side, but that's kind of it. Readiness for the Griff that subs quite a lot. For tens and tens of streams, tons of people checked your stream from your habit spamming. Marcus, there's no point in begging. You gotta live with your mistake, gotta take responsibility, and gotta move on. Not a good idea to beg, I'd say. She's gonna take the helm of that big one. Just because you're an engineer, that doesn't mean you can't beg for something, Marcus. But it's nice to see that you have enough self-esteem to not beg. Okay. Bup. Bup. And bup. Bup. That'll be fine for now. What should we name our new officers? Yeah, you're right. So we have Spectra, which is one of my moderators. We have you. She's gonna be... Let's see. Anybody wants to be named? Want to be one of my officers? It's a she, but I can spin the name around. Okay. So I guess it's gonna be... What's the feminine version of Marcus? Michelle? Is that the one? Foxelina? No. Plus, you really have jet black hair. It doesn't really fit. No, actually, Michelle is for Michael. So, no. Marcia would be, I guess. Mark. Well, Marcus, Mark, Marcia. So, Marceline? Nah, I think that's coming from Marcel, our ignitor. Marley? Yeah, you know what? Sure, Marley. Why not? Marley the Fox. There you go. Okay, that's gonna be the current roundup. Now, for you, big boy. Damaged flight deck, faulty power grid, monkey model. The ship was constructed for the purpose of export. Many of the highest spec subsystems have been replaced with cheaper alternatives, and any classified hardware has been removed. On the plus side, the lower-end hardware requires 1, 2, 3, 4 fewer supplies to deploy than a typical example of this class. It's a lower-grade variant. Cargo capacity 180. Okay, what's the auto fit on this thing? 2 heavy auto cannons, 2 Vulcans, broadsword. Arbalest autocannons, Vulcans, harpoon MRMs, and broadswords. Okay. Expanded missile rack and integrated targeting unit. Heavy Mauler HVD, Vulcan Salamanders. Yeah, I feel like the support variant would be okay. But what do we have here to equip? Anti-hull. Although it does high explosive damage, so it's good against both hull and armor. Volkite battery, Bastrum, defense system. No, probably would be the heavy auto cannons that I can add in the mix for now, so we get ourselves something better. Twin belt-fed cannon with overall minimum fire rate and decent range. This device offers a unique option to capitalize on any opening with supreme prejudice. It gives enough margin in the flux grid capacity to properly deploy its full damage potential. Interesting. Small ballistic turret, medium ballistic turret. Oh, we have one on the front too. Okay. Then we got the smalls. I don't understand. Where's the, where can I put the harpoons? Okay. Oh, I see. Those are the smalls. Okay, never mind. Put those on the front. We're gonna put, do you guys have any, bongos? You got one bongo. Okay. Ibis. You boys had Burchells. Oh no, the Burchell is considered to be energy. I can't put it on. Probably the machine guns. Sadly. And then for rockets, Thunderbolts. Banished torpedoes. Okay, rocket specialized short-range missiles armed with medium-yield contact-fused shape-charged blah-blahs. Stream of plasma can punch clean through a ship. Finishers. Okay, fine, let's bite. Let's see what that does. And then for the fighters, we got some daggers. We got a penis. Close support. Light ion beams and 2 graviton bolters. Doesn't sound bad. Oh no, I said the P word. How dare I? Arbitrator Z Rocketeers. Fast Interceptors. Hey Max, welcome back to the inn. How you doing, my dude? Okay, I'll bite. Let's see how it functions. Bleh. And bleh. For now. Not the final build, but this is going to be the HPI You just ate. Right. Hope it fell down nice and smoothly. HPI Harlequin. Okay. Thunderbolts. Probably alternating will be fine. Let's see how it fights. We actually don't really have shield penetrating capabilities against a hammerhead. Go. God, I love how that pinnace looks. Also, I've never seen those cannons before. I'd like to see how they dock. Oh, shit. That little dinghy really helped out. Why should I have remorse for it, Marcus? It's a normal word. And we are flagged for 18, yeah. Whoo! Damn, son. Next. Give me a lasher. How would you do against a lasher? Oh, it's right there, so you win. I have to admit, I love the DACA on those guns. That DACA is satisfying. You can use a rope word. Magical. I mean, those rockets are not bad. Yes, that's nice. Wish I would have sabos for that, to compensate for the fact that the ballistic DACA is anti-hull. Aww, the ship got destroyed. I think it has around 5 crewmen or something. Oh yeah, that's some satisfying DACA right there. Yeah, it's gonna get out of the way. Oh no, never mind. That's some good targeting system. Oh, nicey. Okay, let's see if we can punch above its belt. Let's send in a... Let's see. I'd like to send it... Okay, first of all, let's send it in Asunder. That's kind of the higher... more dangerous destroyer. If it can take out Asunder, it's gonna be cool. I wasn't really having any hopes for this build, but hey, seems to be working nicely. Did I call it in? Yes, I did. Okay. It's a high-intensity laser. Let's have harpoons. Okay. Cause problems to it. Still have 4 thunderbolts on it, which is not bad. But it could use some expanded missile racks. But I think the ship's going to be performing better. Ship's going to be performing better once... what'd you call it? Once it gets fixed. I wonder why you do that. Oh, this is the simulation, my man. Over here, you're going to be testing out your builds. You're in a simulation. I can spawn in any ship that I want to test this ship against it. What is it, Arignator? Spawn a Titan? I said if it could push above its weight, but then I remember the Sunder Arachnator. So if it could take out a Sunder, then I'm gonna be send a cruiser against it. A Titanic. Oh, you're making the joke that I can put in any ship I want. Was referring more to the ships in the game, good sir, not any ship in the world, especially naval ships. This is referring to the spaceships in the game. Can't really bring out the Titanic. You are hilarious. Look at me rolling on the floor of laughter, and also dying inside. Hey, really? Welcome back to the end, dude. Okay, now, so it pushed through. Let's bring in, that's a battle cruiser, battle carrier, standard cruiser, a Cassandra Winghead heavy standard cruiser. An asteroid will sink it eventually. We'll see. This is just a destroyer. Hello, Link the Stink. Welcome to the end. Oh yeah, it will definitely eat it up, and I don't think we're gonna be able to flux it. Maybe if it had Sabos or something, but nah, son. Okay. It's running a little bit hot, but nah, not enough. God, look at that giant fucking thing. It's insane. Looked like the Hammerhead fucked a giant. And then it spawned that baby. Okay. That was enough. Sure. Let's see its demise, I guess. I love the Daka. I love the sound of that twin-linked gun. It's amazing. Oh, well, there he goes. We dead. Nice. Face entered like a boss. And there it goes. Yep. Did we cause any damage? Oh, I can't even select it anymore. Okay. It did better than I expected. I'll say that. It did much better than I thought it would. It was down to 35? Interesting. Okay. I just wanted to test this build out, but it seems we're going to be keeping it. We're going to be going with this. Try it maybe against an eagle? Yeah, sure. Let's try it against an eagle. If I can only goddamn find it on the list. If you guys see the eagle somewhere on the list, just shout in the chat, there it is, and I'll be able to tell. There's an eagle. Okay. Yeah, it's standard. Let's go against an eagle. The shield penetration is coming more from the little fighter wing rather than anything else. Although it's having a hard time right now. Actually, both ships are having a hard time. Just getting too much pressure on the front. By the looks of it. Also, I think those are Sabos. Keep the shields down. There you go. Deactivated as fuck, but still, at least you're alive. Nah, it's not going to be able to do shit against that. Graviton with mortars. He is. Okay. That's fine. I'm still okay with the build for now. For what we have in the shop, it's okay. I don't think I have any other better option. Even the heavy autocannon would simply be a shorter range. I guess the Rexon S can be an anti-shield that I could put up on the front. But we are lacking in the PD department, so it's just better this way. Do I have any... the monodrones, but blah. I don't have it yet. I don't have the, well, I do have the dedicated targeting core, I guess. But I'm not sure on those capacitors if it's a good idea to bring it down. I do have it, yeah. I don't know, dude. Might not be such a good idea. Yeah, it is the starting one. So this is a light cruiser. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is considered to be a light cruiser. Interesting. All right, let's try it with this setup. It has a longer range. We're going to pit it against the same Eagle and see if it's going to perform better now. There's still room for improvement with repairing this ship. Keep that in mind. But hey, as long as it can hold its own against frigates and destroyers, it's fulfilling the role that I need for it right now. Okay, Blue Lion. See you later, my man. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Long-range laser. Nah, it still can't do shit. It's just being held at bay. The Dominator's dead, Irrigator. We no longer have the Dominator. We got destroyed. No, it's just to be capable of defending itself against frigates. That would be the idea for it. Be combat ready. You missed that, yes. The moment when we tried to infiltrate Epiphany, we just got surrounded by... We got discovered and surrounded by, a substantial fleet of Pather-destroyed frigates. But they just dominated us. For a lack of a better term. It's the same situation where, you know, the same situation like before. I thought I could take them. But no, I couldn't escape without spending a story point. But again, it was the same situation where I thought I could take them. I'm still trying to learn the limits of what I can and cannot do. Okay. No point in seeing this, it's painful. We'll leave it as it is, and I don't think I'm going to be putting the dedicated targeting core. I prefer for it to have the capacitors for now. Alright, next up. This little shippy. The HPI Bad Decisions. There. So that's, I guess, the PD solution. Got a Rexon anti-shield. Do we have any harpoons? I have one harpoon. I guess I can... Well, I could put thunderbolts on it. The Lost Cause? That's okay, we have other ships that we can name the Lost Cause hard chunks. How you doing, my man? Throw the light assault... Oh, good. It already has light assault guns on the front. Put Rexons on it. Oh my good lord, and those Rexons are running hot. Jesus Christ. Doing well? Nice to hear. What are you playing nowadays, my man? Ow. Had to scratch my leg. You're gonna play some Starsector later, see if your fleet is good enough to deal with mess. I have no idea what MESS is. Is that a major faction? Probably horrible. Can it face a Lasher in single combat? On autopilot. Oh, that's the Rexons firing. That's weird. Yeah, it's a little bit on the weird side. Maybe I should just go with a SO'd variant. Can't keep up with that one. Probably part of one of my mods. It's a hegemony AI thingy with lots of big fleets. Oh, okay. I thought the hegemony was kind of against AI. Or at least AI usage. In public. But hey, it's a mod, so your choice what you make of it. Yeah, those Rexons are not really performing the way I'd like them to perform. So we're gonna walk away from that. Triple mortar, anti-armor. Damage per second would be 125. The light assault gun would still do more. Art assault revolver cannon? Anti-small craft. That is high explosives. So I guess we could use it instead, like this. And then I could put the light dual machine gun on the front. Any more of them dual machine guns somewhere? No. So it'd be the light machine gun on the butt, and I guess a bongo? I guess a bongo. And then 2 thunders. Do I have enough for SO? Curious. I do. Let's see if that's any good. It's horrible. It's an abomination and it shouldn't exist. Let's see. Art assaults on auto fire. I'm gonna keep the thunderbolts. Yup, I just overloaded my butt off. They were in the Mensa system? Okay. Come on, you little shit. Eat it. Get it. Hard chunks. Type in !1 mod list. That's the command. There you go. Try light assault gun again. Put the light dual on the front. Ibises? Nah, still want to go for their shields. That, well, what's the auto fit? Oh, okay. Harpoon, light dual autos, Vulcans. Okay. Light dual machine guns, hammers, light machine guns. Right. Standard variant. Light assault guns, salamanders, light machine guns. Yeah, that sounds good. The light machine guns sound good, but I don't have them. So, instead of that, I'm going to be adding a... Probably not. No, that's too much. It's too flux hungry. Okay, the Ibis is not that flux hungry. The HMI mod. Okay. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. With a flux distributor. Still not enough, but hey. Let's see if we can make use of this little thing. For now, just make it usable. Make it be capable of attacking or defending against another frigate. If I can defeat a Lasher, that's usually my benchmark that I use. What benchmark do you guys use to test out frigates? Hey lol, welcome back to the end, man. How are you? How have you been? It's gonna expect a hammer barrage from it. Wolf is usually the benchmark that you go for. Been alright, you're playing Pandora? Okay, man. Hope you're having fun. That's the important thing. Oh my god, the light assault guns weren't even firing. That is for shame. Didn't notice. Never been through a better playthrough so far. Good job, man. Congratulations. Got him. Okay, that should be fine. I think it's because of the mindset you're using and because you're on lower difficulty. Ah, okay. Alright, and what mindset are you using? Let's go with that. That's going to be the setup for now. Okay, this is going to be the HPI Lost Cause. Well, I could repurpose some of the light machine guns from this thing, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah. And add them here. There we go. Still running a little bit hot, but should be a bit more stable. I like that. Okay. For you, I'm going to be putting that light dual. That light and that no Ibis. Anything on the cheap side? No. Ibis. There we go. It's an abomination. Pretty sure in a straight up fight, Wolf just loses to the Lasher. Yeah, that's what I remember as well. That's why I usually use the Lasher as a benchmark. The Tempest is a little bit too overpowered to use it as a benchmark. Though I'd love to use it, but I know that it's gonna die. DHPI. Shitty. Nah. The HPI Dingy. HPI Juice. Tempest is a great benchmark because it's overperforming but not actually overpowered. Like the Hyperion. Okay. I think it's more onto the subconscious mind, so it's hard to explain. Okay, lol. No worries, as long as you're having fun, man. Go for it. Just auto-fit it. What do you get? It's feeling great stuff. Yeah, you know what? You know what? No. You're getting auxiliary fuel tank. And you're getting militarized subsystems for that extra stealth. And now I guess a Vulcan. And a Swarmer and a Ibis. Sure. Good. I'm just trying and trying to get just stronger to be people, not rushing and doing stupid mistakes. Okay, just put augmented dry field and military subsystems if you can on your support craft. Not sure if it's good or not, but you're thinking speed is good. I always think that speed is good, but the maximum burn of this thing is already 10, and there's no point in adding augmented dry field to a dram hard chunks, because you can't go above 10. Right? Yes. So, for example, if you want to increase the speed of a ship and militarized subsystem doesn't count it, you go for augmented drive field and try to set insulated engines to go for that 50% reduction to the sensor profile. But most of the times, at that point, stealth will no longer be an option, or you're not going to be relying on it anymore, so you can just add efficiency, or extra fuel, or extra cargo capacity, you know? So we really don't want to waste. I try for me not to lose it, but hey, We gotta do what we gotta do. Gonna repair. Yeah, I like big boats, and I cannot lie as well. Do they hate me? Nope. Suspicion is actually 0, which is nice. Now we just gotta go find some fuel somewhere. You'll really learn to dislike military subsistence, to be honest, and in the end you just toss an ox or two into the mix. As I understand, the maintenance costs for an ox are quite high, so usually you want to avoid oxymorons. Erignator. You're like 81 days in, and you have a strong army of 120 high-tier troops. Got the mercenary contracts that pay you more than you need for weekly payment in all towns, except the Empire. Empires have your business. Okay. Again, I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. What type of high-tier troops do you field, my good sir? That's an energy weapon, yeah. Okay. Let's walk away from this place. So, how are we doing on cash? On another note, you always get happy when you find a relic or unknown ship drifting and to resurrect them. Bad part is they're usually not listed on mods and they're surprise, so you don't know which mod adds them. I've found a relic type ship and I've repaired it. It was a little bit on the disappointing side. Well, shit, he got caught by a small party of the Iss Mountains and an army joined with them, so you're against 900. Kill a few and then retreat, lol. Not that bad, to be honest, and it can push your slow ships to 20 burn without actually wasting OP on shit like anti-dry field. I guess. Yes, you're right. Probably once we get a capital ship, we're just gonna acquire an ox as well. We'll see if the costs are worth it. Now, let's get the fuck out of here. I'd like to go to... Let's tier 2. Is that it? I'm gonna go to the Bucky Ice Collector and try to acquire fuel there. More maintenance you pay for getting more free OP in your combat ship. There. Don't really use anything in specific, just Raven Rangers for archers, and you got enough troops from companions, RTR, and random from here and there. Okay. That's a nice merry band of dudes that you got there, my man. Using 40 OP for augmented drives on your capitals is extremely wasteful. Yeah, well, usually inbuilt them. I prefer to just inbuilt them if I'm not going to be using an ox, but you might be right. Maybe the ox is not really that costful, and I should go for it. Stop being a bitch about it. Schwall projectors, recitals, these are mostly energy... Nah, they're all energy weapons. Wisdom teeth. Invocation launcher. How many kills is enough to be able to get away from that 900 army? I don't know, around 10? 20, maybe? Indeed, I know, Aragnator, I know. I see your point, man. Not denying their usefulness. I don't know why, but I like the bullpup autocannons so much. They feel so cool, but they don't really perform that well. They're kind of a worse light assault gun, to be honest. Okay, lol. Good luck, man. Should be fine, I guess. Hey, you boys want some heavy armaments? Heavy barmaments. Administrator, turn the AI cores, 200 bounty and 100 reputation. I'll just give them to Tritachyon. They're gonna give me the most shillings for my stuff. Melancholia and the Anar star system, or Anar. You boys have any of them delicious fuel? Give me that delicious fuel. Yum, yum, yum. Good. Suspicion level is a no, which is great. You boys have any ships that I might acquire? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna grab an Atlas right now. No. A communion carrier with 3 fighter bays. Shit. That's a destroyer size, right? 3 fighter bases, not bad. Oh, they might have a wisdom fighter inbuilt. Ah, okay, that's the value just diminishes now. Okay, there's a cool swordsman here. They're not as reliable. I feel like the swordsmen are the poor man's Tempest. They're on par with a pirate variant Tempest. Lost some good troops, but at least you survived. Okay, sorry, man. You'll live to fight another day. Concerned man. I literally do not have enough space for that. Okay, let's bail. Let's go to Shuffle. Can I get to somewhere else? Kybersol or something? Raynor. Zagan. Actually, do I have a blueprint? I do. Okay, I want to go to Prison Freeport. We want to make it to Prison Freeport. Hopefully we don't die on the way. Hey, sub. Welcome back to the Dude. How are you? How you feeling? How you doing, man? Let's keep going. Wasn't expecting Malekith to be taken. Oh, sorry, not Malekith, Marble. But it happens, I guess. Pirate base bounty. We're gonna be dodging that. Thank you very much. I have enough money to start making some drug smuggling operations, but again, like usual, it's gonna be risky. Me with my drug smuggles. Never learn. I never learn. Wish you could buy ships from passing fleets. Just stop by and you're like, hey, you want to sell me that damn there ship? That's exactly how you need to say it, with kind of a redneck accent. That damn there ship, is that for sale? If you don't say it like that, it's not gonna work. Doing well. You're getting on a ferry for a little vacation at the moment. That sounds nice, man. Really hope that you're gonna enjoy it to the maximum. Let's solicit Umbra for a lot of money. Sounds pretty convincing. Oh, for sure. The question is, can I make it to Umbra in one piece and stealthily? They might want some drugs too. Nah, Suffering wants drugs though. I mean, it's a good price. Your wife and your 10-year anniversary. Sub, congratulations. I really hope that you two will get along and have a long and happy marriage. I'm happy for you, my dude. Okay, so, let's see, Mark 9s. Extended shields, high-end Suller. The Mughal Particle Lance. A fearsomely powerful beam weapon capable of devastating strikes at long range, suitable for use as a direct fire support. An Akertalis autocannon. Heavy modular swarmer. What the hell is that? That's amazing. Ricochet gun. A triple beam cannon. Okay, reading that name took my mind to Dragon Ball Z, to Piccolo's special beam cannon. Ultra heavy energy blaster. That's some cool stuff here. Cool stuff indeed. Special needs cannon. Okay. I guess with that statement, I'm gonna assume that you never liked Dragon Ball Z. Gardas Hyper Rail Cannon. It's cool. Thumper. Light autos. Light assault. Just one Sabo. No HVDs, interestingly enough. But they got the drugs. Special meme cannon, I guess. Melancholia. Right, so what I do know is that these guys give me... That's fine. I'm okay with that because I like the reputation with neutrals. It's gonna help us out a little bit later on. Trade in blueprint, given that Messiah. Oh god, we could get a Skybreak battlecruiser schematic. Oh, that'd be pure sex. Oh! Oh, the Glauc's Lance repeat. Yes. Yes, I will. Oh, and the Sabo. Yes, please. Give me those blueprints, thank you very much. I want them. I want them inside my fleet. You thought that I was going to say something else there, didn't you? But no. You finally caught the last companion, but you had no space for them? Now they don't want to talk to you anymore until they travel? Fuck. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Sometimes... make mistakes and you just gotta keep on walking. Okay, let's try to go to Suffering and suffer our way to that base. Alright, we got a lot of money from that. Let's see if we can buy ourselves a nice combat ship. I'd like to go to the Persian League. Usually the Persian Leagues will have a midline ship that I can acquire. I can also grab it from the black market, but I'm not really familiar how well the Tory performs. Just talk to them next day and they accepted? Okay, then I think you're good to go. There's a Tempest here. But it's kind of non-combat ready. Could go for a salvage rig. Degraded dry field, so maximum burn speed is pure shit. No. That's a civ, right? Yeah, it's a civilian hull. Okay, give me a salvage rig for now. And usually I like to go for unstable injector, really. No. Give it militarized. That's gonna bring it up to 9. And then give it efficiency. That's done. This is gonna be the HPI loot crate. There. Yeah, I have no idea why the auto. I think it's not to make it faster in battle. I think it's there to make it faster when retreating, large chunks. But nah. But nah. Yeah. I know. Okay, let's get... Oh, we actually have enough soldiers, which is cool. Repair. So we got the drugs. Let's try to get to Suffering in the Joy star system. There will be no joy. Can I buy some more fuel, please? Can I hit that fuel market up? Yes. Good. Let's go. Am I running any leadership skills? Especially some that scale off of your fleet DP? Not yet. Not yet. I'm quite low level, currently having this. Now that I'm field repairs, I'm probably going to be going for special modifications, and then once I'm at special modifications, I'm going to be going into leadership. We'll see which ones then. Okay, let's Examine my tripod. Oh. Yep, I'll accept that. Let's go. Should start that mission. We're gonna go to Joy to Suffering. We're gonna see where we're gonna jump in. Oh, actually that's the Persian League station, so that's gonna be good. Let's have Anguish. Oh no, that's a small star. Let's go, let's go. They shouldn't give a fuck about the fact that I have my transponder off. Poor Snake-Old Army lured them into a campaign of 1k. Oh, I was under the impression that you were playing Perriso, not Pendor. But hey, glad you're having fun. What was up with my internet yesterday? So yesterday there was just a widespread issue that my internet service provider stated. Our cable, our TV wasn't working at all, and then I simply had intermittent issues of internet being disconnected for, not hours, but I've had it for half an hour off, then it came back on, and then it went another half an hour away, and I was unstable throughout the day. Towards the evening, the internet service provider sent me a message telling me that the issue should be gone now, but it was kind of late for a stream, so there you go. And here we are now. They shouldn't care about me. I'm not gonna go through the storm though. Gonna dodge. There. So we're here? No, not yet. Close. Hope the drugs can still be sold at Suffering for a lot of cash. Yes. And here we are. Okay. Let's get destroyed again. Suffering is a planet next to Snugness. Oh, I'll jump at Relaxation. Yeah, I'll jump at Relaxation, and then we're gonna stealth our way to our target. Keep the transponder off and going. Oh boy. Well, it seems we can have no relaxation by the looks of it. There's fleets here. Oh yeah, that's a pirate fleet right there. Let's go towards Suffering. Literally, because that's the name of the planet. Why would you call our planet Suffering? Not really a very, welcoming name. Oh, I'm gonna go and move with my family on the planet Suffering. It's such a nice location. People judge it wrongly. It actually has a nice sauna. It's stupid. Okay, I'm gonna stealth it up soon, because we're getting close. And wha-bam, we're going dark. Snugness. Pain. Suffering. Right. You hear you have a high life expectation there? I think high life expectancy is the word. Suff's ring. Up the ass. Way up the butt, Morty. We're in. Let's alleviate their suffering by selling recreational drugs on the black market. Hell yeah. Boys want some guns? Just take them off my hands. And you know what? Here's some domestic goods too. Because I'm a nice guy. Apparently. Yes, it did. Might be a good idea to go and grab more drugs and bring them to Suffering. So, best place to buy would be Euripides. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Euripides. That should be fine. We should be able to make it there without dying. Famous last words. You know what's the worst thing about dying? Arachnator looking at me with his judgmental eyes. Just judging me. It just sends a cold sweat down my back. An Eagle P. 2 medium composite, 2 medium energy, 2 small missile, 2 medium ballistic. Okay. You wish you could actually do that? Nah, it's okay. I know you care about me and you want me to improve. Between the Eagle P and the normal Eagle variant, I think just the normal Eagle variant is superior. The Falcon P is clearly superior out of, you know, the Falcon variants. Have you ever used a Tory Hunter Killer, Arachnator? 2 medium energy, 2 small missiles, 4 small energy. I could just put more shells on it for days. But I don't think I would be able to sustain its heat. Mint condition Shrike P. I think the hangar that enables you to run Siphos pushes Eagle P ahead. I see. Okay. I mean, the medium composite, you can still utilize them as their initial purpose. You don't necessarily have to put missiles on it. Fair enough. I see your point. I know. Right? People agreeing with you, Erner. That's amazing. Isn't it? I just like messing with you, man. That's exactly how you like messing with me. You boys export anything? Actually, export volatiles. I'm tempted. You never used the Tory? I think I used it once, but I sucked at the game more than I suck now, so I think it crashed and burned. I'd like to go to Torment. Oh, no! Satiate. Satiate military level 6. Fuck yeah. Okay. Activating transponder. Hey, look! I just came in the system. Just your friendly neighborhood trader with nothing to hide and no ulterior motives in this system. You also struggle a bit with an Eagle P layout. It actually works. I would just recommend Gravitons and the energy slots because it doesn't really have the flux. Enough of a powerful flux to utilize its full weapon slots. You need to dig for a bit, and also I think you utilize weapons from few mods there. They're not updated yet. It's okay, man. No worries. Flux is fine. You take advantage from Raider jets and unstable injector. Also, you're going for a close quarters build with the Eagle P. I see. You really like in your face style combat, I've noticed, my man. Most of your builds reflect that. No, but not just in this case. In general, you are really up for that close encounter type shit. Oh, you boys. No, wait, how much for the drugs? That's actually quite cheap. I could just grab them and sell them at Suffering again. You think that's hard built in? I think it is, yeah. I mean, granted, you could put phase lances and go HVDs for the ballistics. Okay, you boys have any sexy ship that I could buy? A crane. This is a cargo ship. with a few extra defensive purposes, I'm probably just going to go for the Colossus. If I am to grab a cargo ship, I don't really need it in combat. But do you boys have any... Get a Falcon P, but it would cost me all of my finances to acquire it. The Badger... Nothing else. For ballistics, you would go like heavy machine guns or autocannons or something on that level. Then either phase lances or heavy blasters in the medium energies. I'm not sure what to take with the composites. I would just add an extra heavy machine gun and then maybe add a Reaper or something. Yeah, it's a Stalker. But again, I don't have the cash for it. Large missile and medium ballistic to medium hybrids. Does have a serving equipment, but has a defective manufacturing. Oh, it has a fighter bay. Okay. The coolest fake apogee? Yeah, it is the coolest fake apogee. I think it's the only fake apogee in my build, at least. I'm not sure if the Myasurans have one. But no, I'm not really seeing anything that I could utilize. I could fly myself. DF came back and brought literally 23 Ravenstorm Rangers with him. Holy shit. You're set, lol. You're set. The Gemagi is kind of a fake apogee. What's a Gemagi? Don't think I have it in my mods. I like some tough ships that hold the line well and some dedicated strike ships that utilize openings when enemy ships overextend or clean up from the flanks. Yeah, so you're utilizing the hammer and anvil tactic. You're going more for that medieval style strategy, which does make sense. I usually prefer the hammer line. Sorry, with the anvil line, with a few assault ships mixed in, like Falcon P's, and then from the back, just carriers that utilizes bombers and strike fighters to defeat the enemy. That's usually how I like to do it. With me as the only flanker. That's okay, Hardchunks. No worries, man. Not gonna be crying. We'll get that Colossus. Rochus rats? Okay. Okay, I need more. I'll grab a crew of 100 boys. There. Hello, you big palooka. My new favorite name for a freighter ship is the HPI Booty Bay. I don't know why, I really like it. Hell no, I'm not gonna put unstable injectors on it. You crazy? I'm gonna be adding militarized subs. And that's gonna pump it up to... is it 8 or 9? I think I have augmented drive field. Or do I? Oh no, I do have augmented drive field. Okay. Give me augmented drive field and insulated engine assembly. Can I still add expanded cargo? No. No, I can't. But I can build the augmented drive field. Just fuck the... what will be the profile on it? 180. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. So it would provide me with 1,300 and... you know what? That's fine. Give it the insulated assembly. And that's kind of counteracted the civilian downgrade. It's okay for now. Alright. Do you boys have any of them light machine guns that I could utilize? Yes. There we go. Which we literally don't need, but that's fine. Okay, so now we got one of those, and I don't think I need any more crewmen. Whoop. Stop right there. Get all of the drugs. Specification level medium. Let's add a little more to that, shall we? Minimal. That'll do. Oh, do I just go up to 400? Yeah, nice round number. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna try to go away from civilization, go into stealth, and then try to infiltrate suffering again. Wubba jubba down. We're gone. We're gone, brothers. Let's keep on moving though. Agony. Pain. Suffering. Going dark. Touching suffering a bit. There. Hello, boys. Nom. And cha-ching. Okay, so we made our money back. Do I focus on fleet first or colonizing? Fleet first. Fleet first. But if I reach a point where I have, let's say, 3 capital ships, I'm going to be looking to colonize and settle somewhere. And if I have 1 capital ship, I am definitely commissioned by somebody. Definitely commissioned. Because at that point, I am paying the big bucks for the big boys. That's usually my rule. Just in general, I like to be commissioned by somebody, so that's good. They're still going to be paying me a lot of cash for the drugs. Yeah, you went with Tritachyon. I usually like to go with Tritachyon as well, because they get in a lot of fights with the Hegemony, with, interestingly enough, Hegemony, Diablo Avionics, and with Asconia? No, not Asconia, that's the star system. With the Sindrian Dictat, there we go. The Cabal actually lets me be. They just intercept me, they ask me for a donation, I refuse, and they let me go. So I'm neutral with the Cabal. They don't give a shit about me. And that's usually why I go with Tritachyon, because I just don't have to deal with them. Okay. Could try and go to Torment Listing Post now. No, don't touch that planet, you shit. You lose rep with them when you refuse? Yes, I lose rep with them when I refuse as well, but I will always have the diplomacy of the faction that I serve, hard chunks. So, doesn't matter. Okay, electronic warfare or fighter uplink. I think I'm gonna keep on going with electronic warfare. Gonna go back to satiate a bit. And I should drink some water. You want something from me? Good. Oh, no, sorry. Didn't want to touch that. I could use some supplies, though. Give me 100 of those. There. You still have drugs. Not much, but you still have a few. Then you guess that them and Tritachyon had a falling out in your game? That might be true, yes. That might be possible, my man. I don't think they switched ship comp. Yeah, they haven't. Technically, I could get away with getting that, but I don't think I have the necessary stuff to equip it properly. Right? Right. Yes, they don't. We don't. Let's do a quick visit at Torment Listening Post. Cause, don't want to buy drugs and then suffer through a scan of the Persian leg and then get in trouble and get confiscated. That'd be sucky. Got some assault chain guns. Some Bagheeras. Man, there's only real uplifting names around here. Both planets and stations. Oh yeah, this entire system is called Joy. The Joy star system, with the small little star that gravitates around it called Anguish. So, yeah, this is a very emotions-focused system. Got Joy, Anguish, Torment, Satiate. What else do we got here? Relaxation, Ailment, Snugness, Suffering, Pain, Agony. And then we got a Reverie, Fortress, Torment, Listening Post. Yeah. I think there's a theme going, and everybody is in on the joke. My dude. What do you got for me? A Ruin Heavy Frigate. The fuck's this? Prototype heavy defense frigate equipped with a low-power phase teleporter system, allowing it to remotely deploy light Stinger-class fragmentation mines. Accusations that the vessel's integrated point defense system exceeds the domain era restrictions on sub-gamma level AI remain so far unproven. So it has 2 small synergy and 6 small energy. Teleports a light fragmentation mine to the targeted area. This sounds like a frigate-sized Doom, by the sound of it. Yeah, it does look like a mini Doom system, and I'm tempted to grab it and play around with it and have my way with shit. But it doesn't have teleportation. Well, but it does have shields. So isn't... No, it's not a phase ship. I don't think it's a phase ship. Terminator Core. What good infantry if your enemies with the Empire? You need some to fight them. Feared's Vein infantry. Anything that has a shield lull to withstand some of their shots. Hell, you could even utilize their own soldiers. Hello, Major Moser. Welcome to the end. Yes, I'm not really... Personally, I'm not good with phase ships because I haven't practiced enough with them. I did not get good enough with them, you know, to keep with the memes of the children. So... Still, it does sound interesting to check it out. Yeah, what Arignator said. Unless you can maybe grab some Empire recruits and just get yourself Legionnaires, even though you're fighting against the Empire. For some reason, you can't recruit from Empire villages, probably because they hate you and they want to kill you. That's, lol. The only way you could recruit from Empire villages if you were helping the claimant of the Empire. It's expensive, though. I don't want to pay that much money for it. I'm not going to pay that much money for it. Fuck it. Just going to go back to Satiate. Going to grab some more drugs and take them back to Suffering. To ease that... well... suffering. Yes, fears it is then. Yeah, why not? Give me 200 pops. And another 58 from here. And another 17. There. This will also kick out all the spears or shock troops too. I mean, you can, you know, micromanage the spears and shock troops and put them behind your shield wall. You know, you can set them in another control group, like fodder or spearmen or something, and then just keep them behind the shield wall. And if the enemies get close, when you charge in the infantry, you also charge the shock troops and they should be defended, lol my boy. But if you feel like you don't need them anymore, yeah, or you just don't want a micro because it would be too much of a hassle, yep, let them go, man. Let them go. Okay, getting outside of sensor range. Sounds good. Too late though. Okay, man. Happens. Right, independents like me. We actually want to acquire... We actually want to acquire a lot of relations with the independents, because we will want to trade in Lithia, because they're going to be having some big, old, but sexy ships. And we can only have access to them if we're in the positive with the independents. So all's good there. Great houses ships, indeed. Yeah, I know. I love them. They're awesome. And that is another quick profit of around 42k. So that's good. Now we just need to get ships. We need to get ships. We need to get a line. Practically, we need to increase our defensive capabilities, and I need to get myself a better flagship. A versatile flagship that is capable of taking on shit that is being thrown at me. So let's get the hell out of here. I think that's enough drug. I guess I could come in and sell another 300. I mean, if it's right here, why not? We're not going to make a lot of profit off of it, but why the fuck not? Let's get away. Nobody knows where I send the drugs. Although, you don't gotta be a goddamn rocket scientist to figure it out. Okay. Small little blip on the map. No idea what was that about. But we're making a decent amount of cash. Alright, mer contract done. Gonna pick another side now. Go for it. Who else will care for the pirate miners? Usually you'll see convoys of drugs being sent out to stations. So the fact that we were capable of selling so many drugs at this place is actually a little bit on the lucky side of the spectrum. Let's keep going at it. If we can. Another 52. There we go. You're gonna join Fierdsvan against Arleon? Always join the underdog, lol. Always join the underdog with me, my recommendation. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Same shtick. Get out of known space. Or sensor range, for that matter. Why the underdogs? Because they'll usually be in wars, they're going to be more difficult fights, thus they'll pay better. And you usually don't want one of the major factions to dominate the others, because then they would be too difficult for you to attack them against. And that is a nice little 300 in the bag. Yep. Oh no, they have one unit of drugs that I forgot about. Well, that's fine. I think we made enough of a profit from this place. Do I have any mercs? You boys have any military dudes? No military dudes, no mercs. Okay. Guess we're joining the Empire because they're getting ass raped by people who we war with? Yep. Turn to the other side, my man. Switch allegiances. Do not give a fuck. Let's get out of here and try to find a location where they're selling good shit. No, I don't want to go to Marble again. Don't want Shadow Yard stuff. I could go to... Okay. Do you boys have any military stuff here? No, just civilian grade. I might be able to find something at Fickenhild. Okay, let's go to Fickenhild. Turn that off for now. Yep, that's why. Run! Ah, hell no. Oh yeah, sure, you can emergency burn, but you won't be able to catch me. Right? Let's go. Yeah, we're out of there. Get drifted upon. Or the jump. We go. The Harlequin has now repaired all of its demods. It is in mint condition. And it is almost flux neutral, which is awesome. This baby be ready. Although I would probably put up a better PD option instead of those light machine guns. Might need to look into that. Maybe provided a little bit of extra long-range support. Oh god, what is that? That's Diablo Avionics. They shouldn't harass me. Holy shit, what is with that amount of fleet? That's huge! Jesus Christ. Where are they going? That's a scary fleet. Okay, we're at Western East. We're actually going to be activating our transponder once we're in. We don't really want to get into trouble with anyone here. We just want to get in, buy ourselves maybe a few ships, get out. I'm going for Persian Lake because they usually have some mid-line selections that we could go for. Hopefully that's the case. Hello, boys. Can I actually... Portia Naval Docks. Pirates. Have access... heavy machinery. I'm gonna try to visit the Portia Naval Docks. Maybe get some goods from there. Well, heavy machinery from there. Okay. Weapon selection. There's something on the black market that I could use. Here and there. What about ships? There's a mule. There's a henchman troop ship. Tarsus, a bento. A centurion. Not sure how well the centurion manages on the hands of the AI. A stalker, a scolopendra. This is a phase ship, right? Phase field. It has... what? Phase fields? The fuck's that? Provides a flux cost reduction and a brief boost to the rate of fire of all ballistic weapons. Has one large ballistic, one medium ballistic, 2 small missiles, 2 medium missiles, 2 small ballistics, and 4 small energy. That's a weird-ass ship. A variant of the Cetus, the belligerent Scolopendra, is thankfully rarely encountered on the sector spaceways, as the ship is well-armed and extremely dangerous in the right hands. It's a passive thing that all phase ships get? Oh, right, it doesn't have armor, it has a phase field that goes out of existence. Lol, I'm not always right. It's okay. Yeah, it would be all my money. I can't buy it. Would love to play around with it, but if I were to buy it, I wouldn't be able to equip it with anything. So I just buy it and then cry next to it. Where's my entire fleet sensor profile? That's dope. Oh, right, minus 90. That's awesome. But no. Stalker... I'm not sure how good this hack job is. What's my feelings about the Venture? I haven't used it. I haven't used it as much as I wanted to. I usually just use... when I had a Venture, and I did, I usually just use it as an LRM boat. That was kind of it. It's not really a military combat ship, you know? Good punching bag? I mean, I guess I could take a hit. It's tanky, but I don't know. I wouldn't use it as a combat ship, definitely. It's good as a distraction brick, so it's good as a line ship. Yes, if you give it capable, defensive capabilities up the ass. Mount 2 medium Reapers. Oh. So I guess it's a brick with a bite, huh? It's a brick that also wants to smash your window shield. Oxes. Maintenance 10. Supplies per month. High maintenance. I guess you could just put an efficiency overhaul on it and just call it a day. But we don't need that. We're at max speed. Sad. Nothing here. Bounty list. Fine suit. Diablo Avionics refining at belt operations as a competitor to Persians. The target is blah. You want me 150. Okay. Walk away. Let's check if there's anything at Sedan. Trade. I feel like they have a bigger armament choice by the look of it. They have a Mjolnir, goddammit. Ah, plasma drivers. Really like plasma drivers. Those are cool. You boys have any of them delicious ships up in here? A Skola frigate. Cerberus. A Bronco missile destroyer. Medium ballistic, 2 medium missiles, 3 small ballistic. It's kind of a mini Falcon P, I guess. Why does it have an accelerated ammo feeder, though? I wish I could see the auto. I would love if there would be an auto equip function over here to just show you and give you an idea how the ship is utilized. But I guess that would be too noob friendly. And we can't have that. People should suffer through the game to learn what shit does and does not. Okay, so this... Guess I could try at Alamar. Wait. Forgot to check the bar. Carefully approach the angry man in the expensive suit. No. Don't want to do that mission. Now go. Yeah, I know that I'm receiving a low RAM warning. Doesn't really do anything, though. Never had problems. I could still keep on playing. I do make a game restart eventually. Alright. Hey, you guys have any good shit in here? Tarsus Freighter, Buffalo, a Shrike. I don't like the Shrike as a flagship. I kind of don't like it as a, assistance ship either. Badger MK2 Destroyer. Small hybrid, large energy, medium missile, and medium ballistic, 2 fighter bays. And it has a hammer carrier kamikaze wing, a defense pod auxiliary wing, and a targeting pod auxiliary wing. It is a weird one. A Ruin heavy frigate in mint condition, a Renki missile frigate. 2 swordsmen. I guess I could grab the 2 swordsmen. It's better than nothing. Degraded life support and damaged weapon mounts, unreliable substance, and increased maintenance. So you can keep that one. Can I still move? Can I still go to other locations? I guess I still have the fuel. I could buy some fuel. And just keep on traveling and keep on searching. Storyteller, no. Shady person, no. Not yet. No. Oh, you know what? I could try to go to Asconia. Usually the Asconians will have something interesting at Sindria. That could work. Or, never mind, I could just go to Kazaron. Yeah, let's go to Kazaron. Kazaron, the planet where the giant Cazadors have been genetically engineered before being planted in Fallout New Vegas. My god, those things are disgustingly brutal. And brutally disgusting at the same time. Ah, a man of culture. I mean, for fuck's sake, who doesn't know about cazadors? The cazadors be the freaky freaks of nature. Well, they're not real, but still. Creepy. You still hear the poison sound in your restless dreams? Youch. The Gate of Tool has been discovered. Persian League detachment. That's cool. Maybe we get lucky and we find something interesting here. Hey, Persian League. Can I gain access? Oh, okay, sorry. Can I gain access to your Persian League military? No. Almost as badass as the Cliff Racer sound. I don't remember the Cliff Racer sound. Or just a slightly bigger version of a real animal. That's enough. That's perfectly enough, Captain Israel. I don't wanna. I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. I'm okay. I'm good. Alright. Holy. Okay, we've hit the jackpot, boys. I think we've just found some ships. The Cerisa Battle Carrier, a Mycenaean variant. Proud and noble ship, the Cerisa is the vanguard of the Mycenaean carrier group. With innovative engineering, the iconic Eagle-class cruiser has been reimagined as a battle carrier with powerful weaponry and fighters to match. It leaves most of the original design specifications untouched, and as such, it's still a hefty yet mobile cruiser with a good mix of armor, agility, and gunplay. Perhaps a jack of all trades. It, however, lacks the full fighter complement of other dedicated carriers, and rather is looked down upon by other factions as being a master of none. This fact is blissfully ignored by the Mycenaean Navy, reassured by the Cerisa's still respectable service record. Many officers pray for the privilege of captaining such a versatile and potent vessel. Yeah, it is a jack-of-all-trades boat. One large energy slot, which is pretty cool. 2 medium energies, so already it has enough firepower. 2 small missile, 2 small composite, 4 small energy. That is enough PD. And if we set 2 Siphos in those fighter bays, oh, this thing would be amazing. I want to play with this. It's incredibly expensive, though, but I want to play with it. If we were to acquire it, would we have... Can we equip it with anything? Okay, then we got the Champion. Champion-class heavy cruiser is a versatile warship featuring a range of powerful energy weapons. The crowning element is a heavy energy turret mounting, rare among midline ships. This offensive array is backed by a robust energy grid capable of supercharging the energy weapon loadout, increasing damage output to devastating levels. A heavy missile hardpoint complements the loadout by enabling the Champion to unleash a crippling strike without taxing flux levels. Champion is a solid and capable contender able to face capital ships on the battle line. Yeah, both are actually good. This one's a little bit on the cheaper side. And the only problem is that it has a glitch sensor array, which is nothing. Nothing. Good day, sir. So both of those are cool. A Walsh. What do we got on the black market? The Herald. The Herald Carrier, brothers. For a carrier, so it's 5 fighter bays, so the Astral's still better. For a carrier, the Herald sports an impressive armament that would give pause to any cruiser and a number of battle cruisers, and possesses a sizable fighter complement on top. However, it is not a battleship by any means, its armor being somewhat limited to maintain favorable tactical mobility. This versatile hull can be outfitted to rely mainly on either its armaments or its fighter force, but the design shines on the battlefield where neither are ignored. So it has a large missile, large ballistic, 2 medium ballistic. I would just set it as a long-range support ship. Just long-range support with bombers. That sounds perfect for it. Although it's expensive up the ass. Holy. I'm not exactly sure if that was worth it. But it is a capital-sized ship. I'm curious to see what's in there in the Persian League military. Do we join the Persian League? Nah. But no. We will definitely grab one of these two and play around with it. I might even save Scum to see which one would fit better. Just for the sake of exploring more of the ship. Do we have any... Will we have stuff to equip it with? I think we will. I think we will have stuff to equip it with. But that's going to be next time, guys. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to be saving things here. If you guys like what I do, please click that follow button. It will notify you when I stream. If you want to further support me, also subscribe. If you're on YouTube, I have multiple guides and playthroughs that you guys can check out. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And that's it. And I wish you boys and girls a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful weekend coming up. Bye-bye.